Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza. Today is Thursday, November 20th. You're watching Phuket Xtra, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. Phuket is enduring one of its wettest years on record, and more is on the way, as the south is now under heavy rain alert through Sunday.
The Thai Meteorological Department reports Phuket has already logged 2,590.9 millimeters of rain from January 1st to November 19th, surpassing both the province's 30-year annual average of 2,195.3 millimeters and all of 2024. The surge was driven by an exceptionally wet May, where we saw 492 millimeters, and a heavier than normal October, where there was 508.2 millimeters. November has also exceeded its historical average, with just under 192 millimeters in the first 19 days alone. With 6 weeks left in the year, totals could top 2,700 millimeters. On top of it all, a fresh weather alert now covers southern Thailand, including Phuket, from November 20th today through to this Sunday, November 23rd. A high-pressure system from China is strengthening the northeast monsoon over the Gulf and the Andaman, combining with a low-pressure trough to bring heavy to very heavy rain, flash flood risk, and slippery, landslide-prone slopes. Seas will be rough, 2 to 3 meters in the Gulf and up to 2 meters near shore in the upper Andaman Sea, and even higher in thunderstorm areas. Small boats should remain ashore. Locally, Phuket City has water pumping crews on continuous duty after the Phang Nga Canal peaked around 3.2 meters above sea level late last night. Phuket City residents can report issues via 1132 hotline. In Patong, rain eased in time for quick drainage, though Nanai Soi 8 saw minor flooding. Emergency slope repairs continue on the Patong-Katu Road over Patong Hill, while Karon Municipality in the south is staging sandbags and assistance teams. Residents in Karon can call the 24-hour hotline at 199. Officials are urging residents and tourists to stay cautious. Avoid areas where red flags are posted on the beach, keep clear of hillsides and fast-moving water, and check official updates. Stay up to date with the latest at thephuket.news.com.
Police say a former employee of a well-known transport firm has been arrested for allegedly selling a customer list that was later used to flood the country with fraudulent cash-on-delivery packages.
Phuket Provincial Police announced the arrest of 30-year-old Wanasanan Nunkam under a Phuket Provincial Court warrant issued November 18th. She's accused of supporting public fraud and illegally collecting, disclosing, and selling personal data for tech-related crimes. Officers detained her at a house in Tambon Tepkrasatri and transferred her to Phuket City Police Station, where she reportedly confessed to the crimes. Investigators allege that Ms. Wanasanan sold the database to 31-year-old Kanapa Meng Sen, known as Mook, who was arrested on November 16th. Police say they seized over 20,000 items and found a list of 100,000 plus customer names on a laptop. A financial check indicated about 80,000 baht per day flowing into Ms. Kanapa's account from COD deliveries. Many seized products were illegal or unregistered cosmetics, prompting Phuket public health officials to join the case. Additional labeling and product safety charges are now being pursued. For Phuket residents, this is a timely warning. Treat unexpected COD packages with caution. Verify the sender before paying and report suspicious deliveries to local police. Authorities say the investigation is ongoing as they work to protect consumers and restore trust in deliveries across the island and nationwide. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
A 26-year-old Thai woman who was reported missing last week after being lured to work across the border has been found dead in Poipet, Cambodia. It's been confirmed that she was from neighboring Phang Nga province.
The Emmanuel Foundation, which helps Thais trapped abroad, says Suda Chonlaket's body was discovered at a local temple where cremation was being prepared. The remains have since been transferred to the Thai embassy for repatriation to Phang Nga province. Family members had warned authorities that Suda was brutally punished inside a scam compound for failing to meet daily extortion targets, forced to perform up to 2,000 squats, and she was allegedly shocked with electric prods until she collapsed. Her sister filed a police report after receiving a late-night call claiming Suda had been killed. Thai police initially struggled to verify her exit from Thailand and say the investigation is ongoing. The husband who made the call is now also missing. Aid coordinators alleged more than 100 Thai nationals remain detained and abused at the same site in Poipet, and that several others have died in recent weeks in Cambodia. They're calling for urgent bilateral action so that families are not left waiting for help that comes too late. For more, visit thephuketnews.com.
Phuket's new governor, Nira Phongxitithawon, known by his nickname Sembe, meaning strength, continued his first week on the job with a day of temple visits to seek blessings and signal cooperation with religious and community leaders on the island.
After arriving on Tuesday, one day later than the traditional start for a provincial post of this importance, Governor Nirat began with national-level meetings in Bangkok in preparations for Thailand Biennale 2025, which opens in Phuket next week. He then turned to local engagement, beginning at Wat Mongkon Nimit to pay respects to Pra Udom Wachira Mongkon, Phuket's provincial ecclesiastical chief. The abbot offered blessings and urged him to lead with integrity and public-mindedness. Governor Nirat affirmed he will work transparently, listen to all sectors, and maintain close ties with religious institutions. His tour continued at Wat Manik, Wat Tep Wanaram, Wat Pa Aram Ratanaram, Wat Pratong, Wat Sirisu Param, and Wat Chalong, and included homages at the Heroines Monument. Officials described the visits as calm and respectful, meant to build trust as Phuket prepares for a busy events calendar and continues driving an economy that contributed more than 467 billion baht nationally last year. For more, visit thephuketnews.com.
Phuket officials have welcomed a high-level delegation from Japan's Tokushima prefecture to deepen cooperation under a sister province agreement signed earlier this year.
Vice Governor Adul Chutang received Tokushima Governor Masazumi Gotoda at Provincial Hall on Monday. Talks focused on the service industry, innovation, trade, investment, and disaster preparedness, areas both provinces say will deliver practical benefits for people and businesses. Phuket and Tokushima formalized ties on May 13th earlier this year after a Phuket team visited Tokushima to study zero waste management, smart city planning, disaster response, pharmaceutical technology, and the 400-year-old Awa Odori cultural tradition. Phuket officials say those lessons can support the island's growth and resilience. Phuket's registered population is 423,599. Authorities estimate the true number of residents and workers is actually closer to about 1.2 to 2 million. Tourism remains the backbone of Phuket, about 93% of local income, generating about 497.5 billion. For more, visit thephuketnews.com.
Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment, offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.